Yo guys, how are you? Cryptocurrency was invented to remove middlemen, all right? And I'm pulling this up with Binance just because it resonates easily with the current um, exchange that most people are using right now, especially here in Africa, in Kenya, yeah, and I just want to make it clear that Binance is not like the end of crypto. Like whenever you're using Binance, just don't say that you're in crypto, because this is just an exchange. This is where you just put your money and exchange it for another, maybe another crypto. Or you put your fiat money, and then you're going to get crypto. Like its main purpose is just to exchange. But then I've found or I've met many people that say that they are doing crypto, and when you ask them, they say they are they just do everything on Binance. Like if they are holding any coin, it's on Binance. If they are doing any crypto, it's Binance. But then really, this means that you are not really doing the real crypto, because Binance is just an exchange. And that is to say that if Binance is ever hacked, your money is at risk. Actually, Binance has ever been hacked there before. And I think right now they have increased their security and all that. But really, when you are holding your coins or trading on Binance, your coins are at risk, because you do not hold the coins or the keys to your to your account. So there is this phrase in crypto that says, not your keys, not your coin. Not your keys, not your coin. Yeah. So basically, that is what Binance means. And it's not Binance only. There is Coinbase, there is local cryptos. There are very many exchanges, and their purpose is just to put in your money there and you exchange it for another crypto. And then after that, you take your money out and you put it in wallets that you hold uh, your own keys. You get. Now cryptocurrency, as I said, was invented to remove middlemen. That is to say, like there is no need of having a middleman between me and the person that I'm transacting with. It is very simple. Like cryptocurrency was invented to remove middlemen. All right, and that is why we had now Bitcoin, the eight-page document that was released by Satoshi Nakamoto, explaining what cryptocurrency is. And now Bitcoin was the first crypto that was invented, or that came to life. Of course, there were very many other attempts before, but now Bitcoin was the first successful asset that came in, and it is solved everything that was speculative, and it was now the real asset that was introduced into the market. And as well, now it introduced now the blockchain technology and all that. All right. And after that, there have been very many other cryptos that have been invented. Now, this is to bring us to this new protocol that is launching on Pulse chain, and it is called Provex. Provex really it replaces exchanges with a browser extension that issues private proofs. Buyers prove they paid, sellers prove they sent, funds settle instantly without middlemen. Every successful swap buys and burns fixed supply of now Provex. Now, basically, that is how it is, and it is built on a very uh, simple technology called the zero knowledge proofs. Yeah, so zero knowledge proofs are cryptographic method that allows um, one party to prove that a statement is true without revealing any information beyond its validity, enabling both privacy and scalability in blockchain technology. So it's not like it is complicated, it's just making it very simple for people to understand that you do not have to have a lot of knowledge, like you understand a lot of things so that you can be able to use crypto. Actually, anyone now using these protocols can uh, can exchange or can on ramp and off ramp in that is to mean can get into crypto and get out of crypto without having too much knowledge, and that's why it is called zero knowledge proofs. And I just wanted to give a small analogy of how this really works, because now Provex hasn't really launched like into the market. There was a sacrifice phase that happened just the other day, since December-ish 11th, up to January date 10. Yeah, so there was that sacrifice period that happened, and people sacrificed for Provex. And right now it hasn't launched, but the sacrifice period is over. Like you are sacrificing your coins to make a political statement that you believe in capitalism, the removal of middlemen and replacing trust with proof. You have sacrificed your coins to prove you are serious about this belief, and you have no expectation of profit from the work of others. You understand what you sacrificed can be sold, and you will receive no benefit from it. So basically, it was just like putting a stamp that you believe in that political statement. So back to what Provex is. So I just want to explain now about zero knowledge proofs in a very simple way. Remember, like this channel, I just like making it very simple for the very anyone who doesn't understand crypto can understand what they are, what it is, and how you can participate in it. So basically, now these zero knowledge proofs, uh, uh, like now this is the analogy. Let me just read it loud on how so that it can let's start with this analogy so that which makes zero knowledge proof easy to understand. So there is this cave analogy. So you imagine a cave with two entrances, one entrance and another. So it's a cave. We have two entrances, that connect in the middle through a locked door. Okay, you know the secret password to open the door. Your friend wants proof that you know the password, but you don't want to tell them what it is. Okay, so you're just proving that you know the password um, to open the door, but then you can't tell them the password. So you have to prove that you know the password without letting them know what it is. So here is what happens. You enter the cave while your friend waits outside. You randomly choose to go through either the left or right entrance. Your friend then shouts which entrance they want you to exit from. Because you know the password, you can unlock the door if needed and exit from the correct side. After repeating this process many times, your friend becomes convicted you know the password without ever learning what it is. So this is the essence of zero knowledge proof, proving you possess knowledge without revealing the knowledge itself. So that is how now that analogy, that is how it applies in this protocol. So now Provex is now coming to replace the likes of Binance, because on Binance you have to give a lot of information about yourself. Like the KYC is very, you usually give a lot of information about yourself. so that you can be able to transact on the exchange. And now that makes it very hard for people to on ramp on crypto and off ramp. Like here in Kenya, here in Africa, it's very, very hard to do that. Like I found myself explaining crypto to people, and then they ask me how much do I need, and then I have now to calculate what Binance really needs, uh, the rates that they that will be incurred, and all that money that will be taken by those middlemen. So it becomes very expensive even to onboard a person. It's very expensive actually. Even right now, it's very expensive. If I want to get into crypto, I think the least amount that I can withdraw from Binance is around $10, approximately $10. You have to have $10 so that you can be able to withdraw any amount from Binance. So now this Provex is coming to now replace those middlemen. If I'm transacting with you, I just have to have this browser. I have to have a browser on my PC or maybe phone. Now the extension, like just a browser extension on my PC, and then that's it. I'm able now to prove that we have done any transaction, and that's it. Your funds are settled without any middlemen here between us. All right. So there is 1% protocol fees. It's infinite scalable at 100% trustless. So how Provex works, there are three simple steps powered by zero knowledge cryptography for trustless settlement. You install the extension, buy and seller proves they paid um, buyer proves they paid them their bank or fintech. Seller proves they send coins to the buyer's wallet. Then there is instant settlement, and now the fee, the small transaction fee that is incurred, is bought by the smart contract. Release funds on valid proof. Each successful use buys and bans fixed supply. Provex. All right. So now this is why Provex is coming before it launches. Actually, it hasn't launched, but it, before even it launches, it has won and it is shaking the exchange markets in the crypto space, because now we we are able. There's instant private non-custodial settlement that feels similar than a wire. There is now this composability mode. Once wallet or decentralized application integrate flows compound across use cases and networks. There is the multi-vertical demand: finance, identity, commerce, enterprise independent engines burning the same fixed supply. So there's these proofs can be used across many dimensions. Like it can be used in finance, in enterprises, in commerce, and all that. It's credible neutrality. Proofs are math. Settlement is code. No listings, no freeze button, no favorites. Like you, you know, there are sometimes when the market is very busy, when people are trading, especially when the prices are up. Like right now, the market is looking very red, and many people are withdrawing their money from exchanges and all that. Even the big companies are liquidating a lot of money. So it comes a time when you can't do either of that. Like um, especially when the market is pumping, people are taking profits and all that. So some of these exchanges become overwhelmed by that trading. So you can't be able to do that. So now Provex is coming now to um, it's coming to make sure that anytime you want to withdraw your money, there isn't any, like, you can't switch off Provex. You see, it is decentralized. It's not like centralized like these other exchanges. This exchange will become decentralized. Like, you can't just switch it off. It belongs to the people. Like, that is what decentralization means. You can't switch it off. It's the opposite of centralized exchanges. Okay, so let's just compare it with we are comparing Binance, local Bitcoin and Coinbase, and MoonPay against Provex. Like, accessibility, you can see. Uh, of course, on Binance it is very simple. By the way, I give all credits to Binance because every up to this stage where we have reached, Binance has helped many people, especially now here in Kenya, here in Africa. People can have been using Binance actually very easily to transact and do lots of things. It's still working, and it has its the good side of it, and now the bad side of it, where now we have been seeing people not able to on ramp and off ramp easily. Okay. In terms of low fees, yes, Binance is very low in fees. You can see local Bitcoin, it's very easy. Coinbase is there is low fees. But against now, fast settlement, Provex will win. Simple well KYC for the others is very complicated. Trustless for the others is very complicated. Now, Provex will ensure there is trust. Trust, like, you don't have to worry that you are going to maybe get conned, or like your money is just going to be frozen anytime. So yeah, interoperable, like, you can operate it with other protocols and other uh other what other blockchains. And yeah, so it will be like you can integrate. It's not only for past in only, you can use other blockchains with it. And now the main one that I was talking about is decentralized. It is decentralized, like there is no like an on and off switch with Provex. And like now the others, whenever there is some issue, there is some hacking happening, it can be locked, and you can't be able to transact during that period. So now that is Provex. Of course, just go. It has many use cases and opportunities that are coming with it. Uh, so let's, as we wait for it to launch, there is a lot of things that it is coming to solve, and we are just waiting to see what comes out of it. So basically, if you want to learn about it, go to provex.com, or yeah, provex.com, and you'll learn much about it. You'll learn about zero knowledge proofs. It is best explained by Richard Hart. There is the video on his X page, so you'll be able just to listen what he has explained about Provex. Okay, so those were my 2 cents about Provex. Brace yourself before it launches. You can be able to you'll be able to buy after it has launched. Especially, I don't know whether it might launch anytime, because now, as we are seeing, the market is very, very like bearish, and all all coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum are all trading at very low prices. So we are waiting to see what will happen anytime soon. So it might launch. So make sure you have some dust so that you can buy it. It seems to be very competitive. People are waiting for it. There are tons of people who sacrificed for it. I don't know. Let me check how much was sacrificed. $404 million was sacrificed in total for the Provex. So as we wait for it to launch, just make sure you have some cash somewhere just to purchase it after it is launched. So thank you very much. Make sure to subscribe to this channel and share this information with your friends. Thank you very much.